Hello and what's good, everybody? My name is Tamir Moore, and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode here on my YouTube channel. Also, please follow me on social media as I post there a lot. You can find a link to my Instagram and Twitter accounts on this intro slide. And now on to today's scheduled video. On a chilly late November afternoon here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Fox Sports welcomes you to the NFL on Fox. Today on America's Game of the Week, we have a monumental NFC showdown for you today. As the 7-3 Los Angeles Rams are in town to play the 8-3 Green Bay Packers in a rematch of last year's NFC Divisional Playoff game that was played right here at Lambeau Field. Good afternoon. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I'm Tamir Moore, and welcome to Green Bay. Like I just mentioned, the Rams traveled to Green Bay to face the Packers in a rematch of an NFC Divisional Playoff game from last year, in which Green Bay defeated the Rams here in order to advance to the NFC Championship game, which they ultimately lost to Tampa Bay. This will be the 97th time that the Rams and Packers have faced each other. This is a big game with major postseason implications on each side, so let's get right into it. We'll start with the 7-3 Los Angeles Rams. The Rams started the season 3-0, but the Rams have stumbled a little bit, posting a 4-3 record since that time, and the Rams are coming off their bye. Rams have lost two straight before their bye to Tennessee and San Francisco. Both of those games were in prime time. Their last game played was November 15th, a Monday night game at San Francisco. They were blown out of that game, 31-10. Right now, the Rams are second in the NFC West, trailing the 9-2 Arizona Cardinals, and they are the fifth seed right now in the NFC playoff, the first wild card team. Rams quarterback Jalen Ramsey has 3 picks so far this season, a rating of 66.1, and completion percentage of 58.9. You look at the Rams pass defense this season, they are top 10 in rating with a rating of 86. They're 12th in yards per attempt with 7-point run. You look at the Rams pass rush, 29 sacks, which is tied for 4th in the league, and 22% against the pass. You look at the Rams rush defense, 4 yards per carry, which is tied for 4th, and 105.2 yards per game, which is 11th in the league. Rams wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., who was acquired by the Rams earlier this season after a messy divorce in Cleveland. In his first game at the Rams, which came in that Monday night loss to San Francisco, 3 targets, 2 receptions, 18 yards. He did have a touchdown in that one. No, he didn't. Forgot I even said that. 3 targets, 2 receptions, 18 yards. So sorry about that. Sorry. Let's move on. I made a mistake there. But at least Odell got targeted in that San Francisco game. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford has thrown for 24 touchdowns and thrown 8 picks so far this season. In Stafford's last 2 games, he has thrown for 2 touchdowns. He has also thrown 4 interceptions. In Stafford's last 2 games, he has thrown a pick 6 against the opponent. In Week 9, Kevin Byard, the Tennessee safety, picked him off for a touchdown. And in the following game, Jimmy Ward of the 49ers picked him off for a touchdown as well. You look at the Rams' offensive line, they've allowed 15 sacks, including 7 in the last 2 games. And through 10 games, the Rams are the second least flagged team in the National Football League. Now, the Packers come in with a record of 8-3. They started the season 0-1. They got blown out at New Orleans in Week 1 to start the season. Green Bay won 7 in a row after that. Packers are 1-2, though, in their last 3 games, including losses to Kansas City. And last week, the 34-31 loss at Minnesota. The Packers are in the first place in the NFC North right now, second seed in the NFC playoffs, a game behind Arizona. The Cardinals are on a bye this week. Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay quarterback, had a great day against Minnesota, albeit the Packers went on to lose 385 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns, a rating of 148.4. Packers wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling had 10 targets last week against the Vikings, 4 receptions for 123 and a score. Devontae Adams had 7 receptions for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns last week at Minnesota. Packers offensive line has allowed 22 sacks in 11 games this season. Packers running back A.J. the Sauce Dillon had 11 carries for 53 yards a week ago at Minnesota. And you look at Green Bay pass rush, 26 sacks, which is 10th, and quarterback hits 11. Quarterback Eric Stokes, a rookie, a interception, 82.2 rating, and a 51.7 completion percentage against him. And Green Bay's pass defense versus Kirk Cousins last week, 341, and it did allow Kirk Cousins to throw for 3 touchdowns. That was a great game. Packers-Vikings, that was a back-and-forth affair. Minnesota hit the game-winning field goal to win that game, 34-41. And we should mention the Packers are dealing with a slew of injuries right now. Zaire Alexander, Kevin King, Darius Smith, all out right now. So you have corners like Rasul Douglas and Eric Stokes, who are quite young still. The fact that they're playing well, they have shows that the Packers have a lot of depth, and that depth has been severely tested this year. And one matchup to watch in this one today is Packers wide receiver Devontae Adams versus Rams quarterback Jalen Ramsey. Should be a lot of fun to see those two square off against each other here this afternoon. Should be a great game here at Lambeau Field. It's the Rams versus the Packers. America's Game of the Week, 4:25 p.m. Eastern, 3:25 p.m. Central Time, right here on Fox. Please join us on Thursday as we preview the first game in Week 13 at the Cowboys visit the state on Thursday Night Football. I'm Tamir Moore. So long, and thank you so much for watching. Hello, everyone. I'm Tamir Moore, and thank you so much for watching today's video. You can find my social media and YouTube information over here. And don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest content from my YouTube channel. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and take care.